Today, Monday, 7th of September 2015. First, let's look at the paper highlights from today's newspaper. UNP 69th anniversary at Sirikota. Challenges lie ahead. A national government, Maithripala Sirisena. The national unity government formed by the United National Party and the Sri Lankan Freedom Party may face a lot of challenges that have to be overcome with diligence, President Maithripala Sirisena said yesterday. Speaking at the ceremony held to mark the 69th anniversary of the United National Party at Sirikota yesterday, Mr. Sirisena said the cooperation that had urged to leadership level of the SLFP and the UNP should also go down to grassroots level of the respective parties in order to win the challenges before them for the sake of the country. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga denies Mahinda Rajapaksha's allegations about Indian health. Former President Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga has rejected an assertion by former President Mahinda Rajapaksha that the Indian intelligence agency RAW, a Western country, conspired to topple the latter's government. Another news from Daily Mirror: find the permanent solution regarding paddy purchase. The All Ceylon Patients Association yesterday urged the government to start state-owned rice mills to gazette the paddy prices and the permanent solution to current crisis in paddy purchase. ACPA National Organizer Namal Karunaratna said lack of state-owned rice mills which could be used to convert paddy into rice is one of the main reasons of the current crisis. If there are rice mills with sufficient facilities, the patients will not have to stay quick to sell their produce, he said. Another news from Daily Mirror: a commendation defeated members through NL, opposition MPs to complain to IPU. A section of the opposition is planning to complain the Inter-Parliamentary Union headquarters in general against the leadership of the United People Freedom Alliance over certain action taken in the run-up to the 17th August general election and after that. UPFA MP Vasudevan Anayakar told the Daily Mirror that the IPU would be apprised that the UPFL leadership took certain action that were determinal to the campaign of the party towards the tail end of it. Another highlight from Daily Mirror: UPFA group in opposition to meet Speaker. Former Western Province Chief Minister Prasanna Ranatunga, who was elected to Parliament on the United People Freedom Alliance ticket, said he, along with others, would take Speaker Karu Jayasuriya above the opposition leadership post. The space to act according to constitution is getting contracted. We are not opposed to Mr. Sambandhan, yet the TNA-controlled Northern Province Council passed the resolution calling for an international war crime top-up on Sri Lanka. Now let's move to the paper highlights from Daily News. Enemies attempting to reverse country's gain must be defeated, President. The powers of the enemy should never be underestimated, and all attempts by those enemies to reverse the gain of the country must be roundly defeated, President Maithripala Sirisena said. He was participating as the chief guest at the 69th anniversary celebration of the UNP at Sirikota Party headquarters yesterday. Let's move another highlight from Daily News. UPFA rebels to function as independent group in-house. A 57-member dissident function with UPFA will function as an independent group in Parliament after defying the party decision to form a national government. Former Chief Minister Western Province Prasanna Ranatunga, who entered the Parliament into UPFA ticket at the last election, said the UPFA rebels who have supported the former President Mahinda Rajapaksha will also discuss the appointment of TNA's R. Sambandhan to as opposition leader with the Speaker and the President Maithripala Sirisena, who is both head to the UPFA and the SLFP. According to Ranatunga, a majority of UPFA MPs had informed the President Sirisena in writing to appoint Kalathura District SLFP parliamentarian Kumara. Another news highlight from Daily News: Karunanidhi welcomes Sambandhan appointment. DMK President M. Karunanidhi yesterday welcomed the appointment of Tamil National Alliance leader R. Sambandhan as the opposition leader of the Sri Lanka Parliament, saying it has given hope for the Tamil in this island. Sambandhan being elected the leader of the opposition at a time when Tamils were for long looking. Now let's move to the paper highlights from Ceylon today. TNA was TNA battles begin. The Ilangai Tamil Arasu Katri leader, the Tamil National Alliance General Secretary Mavai S. Senadiraja has lambasted the Northern Province Chief Minister C.V. Vigneshwaran for having undermined the efforts by the TNA to urge the centre to begin the domestic inquiry to alleged war crimes which could be nominated by the international community. Ilankai Tamil Arasu Katri leader Senadiraja had pointed out that the proposed international inquiry in Sri Lanka on alleged war crimes as part of the international exercises to call for an international probe on war crimes, and it was the TNA which first mooted the idea of an international probe. Senadiraja had also accused Vigneshwaran for not being supportive of the TNA's parliamentary election campaign at a meeting held in Vaunia on Saturday, where a reception was accorded the TNA parliamentarian elected from the Vanni Divisional Secretary. Let's move another highlight from Ceylon today. New cabinet meets on Wednesday. The first cabinet meeting of the 15th Parliament of Sri Lanka will take place on 9th September at the Presidential Secretariat under the leadership of the President Maithripala Sirisena. 5 ministers, 4 from Sri Lanka Freedom Party and the 1 from the United National Party who were not sworn the last week will accepted their portfolios on 8th September. Another news highlight from Ceylon today. PM due to visit India. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe will be in New Delhi on a 3-day visit from September 14 to 16, India media reported, quoting reliable sources. Wickremesinghe will be having meeting with Indian leader including Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 15 September and leave next day according to ENS. Another news highlight from Ceylon today. Colombo Mayor responds promptly. Remove all cuts out of President. President Maithripala Sirisena advised Colombo Mayor A.J.M. Muzammil on 5th September to remove all cutouts with his image in the several areas in Colombo city. Sirisena told Muzammil that these cutouts were harming to environment and the mayor deployed a team of laborers and removed the cutouts on Saturday night itself. Another news highlight from Ceylon today. 12 new ministries introduced. The government consists of 12 new ministries: Megalopolis, Upcountry, Village and Community Development, Digital Infrastructure, Public Enterprise Development, Western, Southern and Northwestern Development, Development Strategy and International Trade, Professional Development and Vocational Training, University Education and National Dialogues. We brought you the paper highlights from today's newspaper. We will bring you more tomorrow.